Hi guys, welcome back. It has been a really long time since I last uploaded on my channel. I want to say over 2 months now, which is a very long time, and I truly have missed YouTubing so much. And is it weird that I would watch my own tutorials and be like, I miss making videos so much, honestly, and I miss you guys. You guys are amazing. I just want to start off by saying this is probably going to be all over the place because I don't really do sit down style videos like this, and I feel like I have so much to say, but I probably can't get through it in one video. But I really want to say that even though I'm a small YouTuber, I feel like, what was that saying, you guys? Needle in a haystack? No, not a needle in a haystack, I guess. I'm just a very small YouTuber is what I'm trying to say. And I'm just so impressed and appreciative of the positive community that I've built so far. That you guys are amazing. You guys are so positive on my videos in the comment section, and I love interacting with you guys. You guys are just absolutely incredible, and I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that you guys even take the time out of your days and your lives and just watch my videos and to comment, and just I love it. Thank you so much. All the love for you guys. I have so much love for you guys. And God, I can get into a whole thing about how I first started YouTube, and just this is a lot, but just know that I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so very much. So yeah, life has been really hectic. Started working a full-time job, recently moved, and when I started working, so a year and a bit prior to me working, I was not working. I was just fully at home. I had a lot of health problems. That's a whole other thing. I don't want to get into that. This is not a sad video. This is a good video. I'm happy to be back. Everything is great. My health is fantastic, and life is amazing right now. I'm just so happy about it. And I'm happy to be back. And again, it's probably going to be all over the place because I'm not used to sitting down in front of camera here. So I'm so sorry about it. It is what it is. But yeah, so I told you guys, started working a full-time job. So when I started working a full-time job, and okay, so before I was working, like I just said, I've been home for a really long time, and I didn't know how to manage my time when I started working, because I didn't have that much extra time to do YouTube and my blog. If you only know me from here on YouTube and you found me through here, I also have a blog which will be linked down below if you're interested. If not, it's all good. Subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. I always feel really bad for saying that because I feel like people will subscribe if they want to, so don't listen to me. You do what you want. If you like me, stay for a while, watch some videos. Don't know. I'm sorry. I'm weird. Yeah, very weird. So anyways, yes, I'm weird, but moving forward, yeah, so I found it really challenging to try and figure out how to manage my time when I first started working, and how to incorporate blogging and YouTubing back into my lifestyle, because you know, again, I was so used to just being home all the time, having all the time in the world to do whatever I wanted to do, you know, blogging and YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was just sort of a write-off time for me. I was like, okay, I'm working full-time on my days off, I'm really tired, and I didn't have the energy. But then I'm like, there's so many people out there. You hear that? It's a washing machine. This is great. And it stopped. It's probably gonna go again. Anyways, there's a lot of people out there who work full-time jobs, they have kids, they have such a hectic lifestyle, and they still manage to do, you know, YouTubing and swatching and blogging and all these things. And how do you guys do it? There has to be a way that I can do it. So I feel like I'm at a point now that I can do these things that I've missed doing. Another thing is that I recently moved. So if you moved, you know it's very hectic, and I'm very excited because in this place I have a beauty room, which I always had my polish area. I want to say my polish corner in my previous place, because it wasn't exactly a room with a closed door. It was the corner of what was supposed to be a living room that never turned into a living room. So it is what it was. And when I was filming videos, before in the old place, it was really hard and I couldn't upload as often as I wanted to because I wasn't in a private enclosed space. I got a lot of interruptions, and when I do my voiceovers, I don't like to hear any background noises. It just bothers me so much and I would get really frustrated, and I knew the time would come where I get my own like private space with a door, which is where I am in right now. So yeah, things are looking up. I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. Get back into the YouTube swing of things is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, anyways. Weird. Moving forward, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the transition of how this specific room that I'm in right now started to where it's at now. It's not 100% where I want it to be, but it will definitely get there. But I think the transformation of this room is just, to me, like, I don't know, like, I love it. I'm so happy about it, and I'm so happy that I don't get any interruptions and I just have my private space and I can do what I want and film more, which I'm so excited about. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy these upcoming clips. My vlogging style isn't the best, but I tried. I really wanted to share with you guys sort of my little journey of this room, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Or please continue watching. You can click off if you want. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. So here's where things get started. Here is the front entrance to the bedroom, and as you can see, it is fully stacked of bins. Why? Because other areas of the basement were during this time getting painted, so we had to move a lot of our stuff out of the way, and so this room is very occupado at this moment, but well, the moment of this clip, not now, because I'm in the room now comfortably. Alright, you guys, so from the previous clip, you guys saw this, you saw me on the other side being unable to get inside because of bins being stacked all over. This room is like full of stuff, and slowly clearing it out. There's a lot that still needs to be done to this room. So by the way, sorry for the horrible audio. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be hearing a lot of echoing throughout, but that is just because the room is now getting empty. There's still a lot to be done to this room, as you guys can tell. It's looking pretty rough. And these popcorn ceilings, what do you mean? Like, don't love it, but it is what it is. The floors are tile, but it is what it is. I mean, can't be too picky, but the walls are getting completely redone. Fresh paint of a very stark white, which is what I've always wanted. And yes, so I'm trying to find some things that I actually need. So I opened this bin, which is labeled Alex NP, which means all the items that were nail polish related that were in my Alex unit, that one over there, is all in here for the most part. And I opened it to try and find something, and there is a very horrible smell coming out of that bin. So I'm just gonna try and find the culprit, but things are slowly coming together. So here we have it. The room is 100% empty now, and very echoey. I'm very sorry about that. But this room is definitely going to be painted with a nice fresh coat of white paint, and I cannot wait to see that. I feel like a fresh coat of paint definitely brings everything together. The good thing about this room, and by the way, if I hadn't mentioned it already, it is in the basement. And I get two rather large windows. I think I'm going to be, I mean, it's not something I feel the need to have to do right away, but maybe get some curtains or like something cute going on over there. I don't know about it just yet, but we have this beautiful, not so beautiful, wood panel wall that is also going to be coated in white paint. I will take you outside here and show you what it will look like with paint. So this wall over here was also the same deal with the wood paneling, and it has already been painted. Getting this whole house painted is definitely taking a lot of time, so my beauty room is what's next, and it's looking pretty drab, but we are going to be taking this room from drab to fab, and I cannot wait to fill it with all my stuff. We have a lot of wall space. Polish racks everywhere. I can see it. I'm very excited about it. But yeah, things are looking pretty drabby right now, and I can't wait to show you guys the transformation. Yeah, so that's that for now. So in this clip, I guess I just felt like taking video and I didn't have anything to say. So basically what's going on here is our painter guy decided to do some patchwork on the walls because, I don't know, he did what he had to do. Now, all those patches on the wood paneling wall is because in between each panel, there's like a line indentation. So he tried to basically fill in the gaps. So when he paints over top of it, I won't be able to see those lines. So that is very thoughtful. So yeah, still looking a little rough, but you know, it's a process. So here we have Mr. Painter priming the ceiling. He hasn't gotten to the walls just yet, but he's starting with the ceiling. Those popcorn ceilings, like, I really wish we can just get rid of them, but I can't, so it is what it is. So here we have today's progress. He did the walls with 2 coats of primer, and then we have the wood paneling wall back here. Also has 2 coats of primer, and this will most likely need maybe 2 to 3 coats of paint depending, but he's only going to give 1 coat of paint to the walls because it doesn't really need to. I mean, it looks perfectly fine to me, but we need actual paint on the walls and not primer. But honestly, just seeing like white walls like this makes me so happy. This light on the ceiling there is one of those fluorescent lights, and that noise in the background is the washing machine, so sorry about that. This is a warm light, the warm white, so I will be getting like daylight white, so we're going to be getting some bulbs for that, and oh, I'm so excited. So here we are entering the final and completed paint job of this room. Look how beautiful these crisp white walls look. I'm so excited about it. We still have to put the little thingies on the wall there, you know what I'm saying? But that horrible wood paneling wall is now covered with like a bajillion coats of paint. However, which doesn't bother me at all, but you can sort of see the indentations of the panels in there, but honestly, that does not bother me whatsoever. I'm so excited, like, to have my own beauty room is like a dream come true. I am going to be changing the blinds, curtains, those are blinds. Wow, I can't think, it's been a long day at work today. And as much as I want to start hauling and moving everything in here, it's just been a long day. I'm just gonna hang out, eat some dinner, and relax, shower, and go to bed. But it's gonna all come together very soon, so stay tuned. Oh, and he also did the caulking all around the floor. I don't even know if I mentioned this in previous clips because my mind is all over the place. We have a million and 4 things going on at once, so can't even keep up with myself. But yeah, he did the caulking all around to keep any creepy crawlies out because this is again a basement room. I say again because I probably mentioned that already in a previous clip. I don't know, so you know, just stay with me. Good morning, you guys. I sound very groggy because it's 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and instead of sleeping in, I'm doing this, given I did bring this, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I sound so like bleh, but you know what, this is real life. Yeah, so I brought my main furniture pieces in last night on a Friday after work, and I'm kind of having a hard time figuring out where to place everything. It's just because like these floors, I don't know, but it's kind of like uneven in certain areas. So like things don't, like you can see like over there, like it's kind of wonky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like that kind of all around, and I just feel like the floor is like wavy, if that makes any sense, and it's hard for like stuff to stay like straight onto the ground. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I got my 3 helmers, my rolling cart, my table, and my 2 NAILEX units. Though we have a few problems. 2 of my drawers got broken during the move, unfortunately. And if you have an NAILEX unit like this, and probably the same thing goes for the larger units or the smaller ones, there's like these like things under them, so it's like the bottom of it is not exactly touching the ground,
So during the move, one of those things got lost. So this one is kind of like when what is it, like it's not really like straight, so I don't want to put anything on top of it yet. I was talking to somebody on Instagram DMs because I like did a whole Instagram like rant about this, and yeah, so I was told that I can basically go to IKEA and they will provide the replacement part for me, so there's a plus. Yeah, and then we got a scratch on it down in the corner, so there's that. And then my Helmer units, okay, do you guys see how mismatched the coloring is? And throughout my times of having my Helmers, I don't know, I've just sort of mixed up the drawers, and now I can really tell how discolored my Helmers are, I guess. Like that one, the top of it looks more beige versus white, and I don't know if it was always like that or if it just discolored over time. I don't know, but also, because Helmers are made out of metal, it got dented, like, so they're not really standing like flush together. There's a gap there, which really bothers me, but yeah. And then we have like all these paint splatters that got all over my Helmer. Like, I don't understand like what that all is. But yeah, that's, at least it's white. Like, I mean, it's not that bad. At least it's white and not like, you know, a dark color that would cause a high contrast, but that is that. I'm trying to figure out like where to put everything so it's like flush to the ground. So far my Helmers feel best over here. Like when I walk into the room, I like the idea of my desk being under the window, and I have natural light coming out of that window and that window. And then my rolling cart and my 3 units. These things, it's been, I don't know where to put them, because it's not like 100% flush to the ground, and I think it could work. And I feel stupid having to go all the way to IKEA for one little tiny part under there, but I think once I get that, it will make all the difference. So yeah. So all that green tape on the table was from, I did wrap my Helmer units as well as my NAILEX units. Because within my Helmer units, it was like 95% nail polish, but I did have a few drawers with some like stationary kind of light items, so I figured I would just leave those items in there. And yeah, so I just taped everything up and everything was fine. The same thing for this NAILEX unit. Oh my god, like there's like stuff in here. Oh, we're wonky. Is it this one? Is it this one? It's not this one. Oh my god, that one is so wobbly, it's driving me crazy. I need to get like a bin and empty out these drawers. I have like, you know, some random stuff, like socks. What? I have socks in here. They're not meant, they weren't always in there, but what else do I have in here? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, that's great. What is all of this stuff? Right now, this room is lacking a lot of personality because it's just, you know, crisp white walls and then white furniture. Also, there's all this like, I don't know what it is or how that even happened, but during moving, like I pretty recently bought this tabletop from IKEA. It's one of those cheap ones, like no big deal, but like also like didn't want to have to buy another one. I'm gonna try and take all this stuff off, whatever that is, because ew. Hi guys, so it is now the next day. I am feeling refreshed. I got my main things in here, as I showed you guys yesterday, but I finally brought my nail polishes into the room, and this is how I packaged them to transport here to the new place. Probably not the safest way, but I did fill up one Helmer, that one right there, and no casualties, so that is good news. I have 2 more Helmers to fill, and I'm doing my second one now. And I brought you a bag filled with base coats and top coats that I don't really use. So I don't know like if I really want to put them all back because it's taking up space, and I think I just need to declutter and get rid of things that I'm not using. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just so much. It's a lot, but I am going to be going to IKEA today, and I think I'm going to be purchasing a 4th Helmer.
and one of those like cube organizers to put against the wall or like here or some, I don't even know. But I think I need something like that in this room to give me some more storage. And yeah, so that is what I'm doing now. So catch up with you guys later. Are you guys ready for the big reveal? Even though it's not like 100% where I want it to be, but I'm still very excited about the progress I've accomplished so far. So ta-da! I'm very happy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys around the room and sort of explain things. First of all, we have a hamper here. Why? Because I was too lazy to bring it back into my bedroom upstairs. So there's that. We also have some bins here that I need to figure out where those are going. My tripod and my NAILEX units. So a little update about these, because earlier in the vlog I did mention 2 drawers were broken, and they weren't. I thought they were, so it's like freaking out, and I was so upset that day, and I don't even know, but I assessed the situation, I calmed down, I figured things out. So first of all, the one on the left there, it was never broken. It just sort of did this thing where when it would close, it would just open, and I'm like, okay, annoying, but you know, I'm not gonna go buy a whole unit because of that. So far it hasn't done that weird thing, so cool. Just I hope it stays like that. And the one in the bottom right hand corner, that drawer was not closing, so I thought it was broken. So I kind of reassessed the situation, used my brain, and thought, hey, maybe there's something stuck in the back of the drawer that's preventing the drawer from closing, and I unscrewed everything, and lo and behold, that's exactly what it was. So not broken, perfectly fine. Now the wobbly hammer on the left is very much still wobbly, but that is because I need to get, and I'm still waiting for a replacement part from IKEA. There's like these 4 pegs on the bottom of these units, and one of them got lost during the move, so it's unbalanced. So once that comes, and I haven't put anything away inside of that one, which would house a lot of my makeup items, where the one on the right is very much filled up with all my nail art items. That one's fine, so I don't want to put anything inside of this one yet, because when I do get that replacement part, I'm going to have to tilt it over to the side and put it on, and it's going to be very messy. So that should be coming sometime this week or early next week, so yay for that. By the way, I have never dealt with like IKEA customer service like returns area, and it was so hectic. I waited in line for an hour and a half, oh my god, for them to tell me they didn't have it in stock and they had to order it online. I was like, okay, great. Like, I love doing that on a Saturday night. And I was there until they closed, like 9 p.m. So yeah, that was lovely. But anyways, I'm just think positive. I'm excited that it's on the way, and the lady ordered 6 of them for me, so I guess if anything ever happens, I won't have to go through that again. So thanks, lady, for the 6 replacement parts. Very nice of you. It's very nice. Moving along to my rolling cart now. It's not fully set up the way that I want it to be, but that's okay. My main sort of goal with this was to make sure that I got all of my stamping goodies out. I don't like my stamping items in drawers. I like them very easily accessible. As you can see, it's right beside my desk, so I just swivel back, get what I need, and go to my desk. I mean, I do have stamping stuff stored in there, but that's like extra stampers and just things like that that I won't be really grabbing for on the daily. Not that I do my nails on the daily anymore. God, I miss doing that, but the life of a nail tech. Moving over to this corner of the room is my desk. I finally have my desk set up in a way where I'm very happy about it and I'm comfortable. I can actually sit here and start getting some work done. Look at that cute little unicorn light that I got there. I got that at the dollar store. I also have the same one in pink, which was gifted to me. And then when I saw the white one, I'm like, well, yeah, I have to buy that one too. So I have the pink one up in my bedroom and the white one down here. I actually might put the pink one in here because it just adds more of a pop of color. It would go with the cute little pink cloth that one of my followers on Instagram, Kathy, like, it's a whole like inside joke story thing, but I love this clock so much. It has a lot of meaning to me. So that will forever be in my nail space. So yeah, I have my 3 lamps, my 2 aught lights, and a clip-on table lamp that I got from Walmart. Well, the clip-on one I got from Walmart. My 2 aught lights I got from Costco. I don't know if they regularly carry aught lights, but there was like a time when they did, so I bought 2 of them. And then I have my ring light for when I film my nail art tutorials. I use all 4 of these lights when filming. I know it's a lot, but it's sort of what I know. I don't know any other setup. I'm just sort of figuring out things as I go. So yeah, my desk is very comfortable for me to be at right now. And I got a hollow garbage pail. Very nice. Very nice. And we have this corner with all my Helmers. Do you guys notice something different? I got a fourth Helmer. Yes, you are correct if you thought so. I got a fourth Helmer, so the same day when I went to IKEA to get the replacement part, I told myself I'm not going to go all the way there just for that, like that's just ridiculous. So, and I know I was going to eventually need another Helmer, so I figured I'd just buy it then and save myself the trip. Like, I love IKEA, but it's so stressful and like it's too much. It's just too much. So like I was mentioning earlier in the vlog, I don't really like how mismatched the color scheme is with these white Helmer units. I don't know what's going on. This one here on the far left is the newest edition, and it's the same as the one beside it on the right. It's like that off-white beigey color. It doesn't match the two on the far right being very white, so I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. I also noticed that the prices did go up, because I remember my first three Helmers, I believe they were $39.99, and when I went to purchase my fourth one, they were $49.99. I mean, I could be wrong, maybe they were always $49.99, but I don't think so. So if you're Canadian, like, let me know, because I don't know, like, were they always $49.99? I don't think so, but anyways, that's that. Okay, so on top, this like rack over here, I have most of my stamping polishes. I have the rest inside of a Helmer drawer. I'm eventually going to figure out what to do with these polishes, and the rest of my stamping polishes are going to fill up this rack as well. I like the idea of having all my stamping polishes out because nail stamping is my absolute favorite nail art technique, so to have them all out makes sense, and I didn't do that before, so I didn't really have the space to do it. Plus, having the fourth Helmer allows me to have like a longer space to put both of my racks like that on top of, so that's pretty cool. I have two, oh god, which they're buried. You guys, this is still like very much messy down here. There's a lot of painting still going on in the basement. There's a whole other story, but my acrylic wall racks are hidden behind all of that, and I'm kind of like sad because one of them cracked during the move. I don't know who did it, but the bottom left corner of one of them cracked, and I don't want to put it on the wall because I'm too much of a perfectionist and I'm just gonna buy a new one. So and until I figure out like 100% like if I'm happy with this setup, you know, once I figure out where everything is going to permanently be placed, because I don't know yet, because every time I move, I switch things around so much until I find what works best for me. So I'm going to wait a little bit because, like, let's say for example, because this wall would have been perfect to put like maybe 4 polish racks. I would have had to buy 2 more to go all across. It would have been a perfect wall, but I mean, if I did that before I hauled any furniture in here, these NAILEX units couldn't be there. And I think because if you guys remember me saying the wall, like the floors are kind of like, not really sure, they're kind of wavy and like uneven in certain areas and not really leveled. So this corner seems to be best for the NAILEX units where they're not kind of like on one, you know, like on a slant, so they're good there. So I think I'm going to keep them there. I'll figure out where I want my racks, but for now, like, I'm just so stoked to have this set up. Like, I have a room with a door that closes, no one bothers me, and I will be definitely decorating this room a lot more in time, but for now, this is what it is. I love my space so much, and I cannot wait to sit down and get creative again and just get back into the swing of things, you guys, because I love doing nails and sharing content with you guys, and like I haven't been able to really do that. And yeah, so I will be getting back into the swing of things soon. Also, if you guys like, okay, so I put everything away inside of my Helmers and my nail art items in there. In my nail art one, I don't have anything in the left hand side one just because it's all makeup things, and once I get the replacement part from IKEA, I need it to be empty because in order to put that piece on the bottom side of it, I have to turn it down onto the floor on its side. So it doesn't make sense for me to sort of fill it up with things and then drama, you know? You guys know what I'm saying. Eventually I want to change up these blinds, but for now, I mean, they kind of go with it. It's white.
So I just need to give them a little bit of a cleaning because they look very dusty, but yeah. What was I saying here? I told you guys, I'm a horrible vlogger. Like, I feel like I'm all over the place and I'm probably talking too much, and I'd be really impressed if you guys really stuck this through and watched this entire video. If you watch this entire video, leave some nail emojis down below because y'all the real MVPs, let me tell you right now. So back to what I was saying, if you guys want to see like a more thorough organization video of how I've done things and my strategy behind why I've done what I've done and so forth, like let me know and I'll be more than happy to film an organizational video for you guys. So yeah, that pretty much sums things up for now. So before I end things off with my intro, I was, you know, watching back the video and watching back the clips as I'm editing it and complaining and being so negative about like the little damages that, you know, the scratch there or whatever was on my table, which came off, so not big of a deal. The little dents in my helmers and, you know, like even first, like honestly, I was livid when I found out my acrylic wall rack to house my nail polishes was broken. I was livid. Like I did not even film that because I was like so mad, but I sort of came to a point where I'm like, you know what? These are just material things that can be replaced. I have so much more in life to be thankful for than to be unthankful for. Like I always just count my blessings, and I'm just so like incredibly happy and grateful and thankful that I even have this room. Like it's not set up how I want it to be, but that doesn't even matter. Like I'm just so incredibly grateful for all the things that I do have, not even just this room, but in life. Like life is going incredibly well. And if you guys know me, like how I mentioned like in the beginning of the vlog, how like before work I was like really sick for an entire year, and like it was horrible, like so depressing. And that's another reason why my upload scheduling kind of was all over the place, because I wasn't well for so long. So that's that. And just so you guys know, I'm like so happy that I'm just full of positivity now. Life is looking up in a great direction and I'm just really happy. And yeah, I wanted to add that in before I end with my outro, and yeah. So that wraps up things for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, vlogging really isn't my forte. I don't really know how to do this very well, but I think if you guys want me to be on camera more and do more sit down videos like this with you guys, I could do that. I'm okay. I'm about it. I'm okay with that. And I think with videos like this too, you guys get to see a little bit more of my like true personality. Not that you guys don't see my personality in my tutorials, but I'm very strict on myself with tutorials because I like to keep things straight to the point, just be very like, I don't know, just straight to the point. I'm not going to be like rambling on in nail art tutorials, because I know when I watch like tutorials and things like that, like I just like things to get straight to the point, and I don't like a lot of like excess chit chat that has nothing to do with the video. And I know in this video I'm probably doing that, but like I miss you guys so much. But anyways, stay tuned. I will be bringing more content to you guys in the near future, nail art tutorials and all that good stuff. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for being here and sticking this through with me. I really appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.